So the difference between a cemetery and a graveyard, burial grounds. Sometimes it's been interchangeable. More so now, I think people interchange it kind of like funeral director and mortician. People put it as the same word when really it is different terms meaning different things. So graveyards were attached to churches often. They were small little areas where church members could be buried right outside the church. You would walk out after the service and they'd be buried right there in the yard. Where cemeteries are larger, more incorporated, where they're attached to a county, a township, a city, also now independently owned by corporations, memorial parks, things like that. Memorial parks are where they have mostly flat headstones, where cemeteries are typically uprights and flat. But that's really the difference, is who owns the burial space or the burial grounds, and what kind of headstones are there as part of it as well, whether memorial park or cemetery. But cemetery, larger. You're gonna get anybody can be buried there. Mix of people throughout. Going to be less expensive if you live in the city, township, or area. If you're non-resident, going to be more expensive typically because you're not paying taxes into that location. And then that graveyard connected to a church or a existing building is going to be for members, people that were tithing that church. And so it may be Catholic and only Catholics can be buried there, something like that. So that's really the main differences, tied to a church and part of the city, township, or county.